Sairam, everyone. Hope you all had a lovely lunch. The next thing we have planned is a play by the children of Region 5. So we'll begin with the narration. Dear Sai brothers and sisters, let us now take a look at what happens in the day-to-day life of families living in Region 5. Firstly, let us visit the Fern Tree School playground. The playground is busy with children. Ishani and her friends are in the school playground. It is 10 a.m. and all the students are enjoying eating their snack during the break. Ishani is boasting about a very expensive chocolate that her father has brought back all the way from Belgium. Unfortunately, Roma, one of Ishani's friends, has forgotten her snack today and is very hungry.
You see, my dad had to take a break from his extremely busy schedule just to go to the shops and buy me this. He says it was very expensive.
Aww, please can I have a small piece, pretty please? I love chocolate.
No, this is super expensive and you have your own snack.
Oh, come on, Ishani, give us all a small bit.
No.
Ishani, do you think I could have a small bit? I have forgotten my snack today and I'm very hungry.
Whose fault is it that you forgot your snack? It is not my fault, and this chocolate is very expensive. Next time, don't forget and you won't be hungry.
Fine, you eat chocolate all by yourself and I will remember to get my snack tomorrow and eat it all by myself.
A teacher who was walking by has been observing this scene. She walks over to the group of children and addresses Ishani.
Ishani, why won't you give Roma a piece of chocolate?
Miss Karma, this chocolate is all the way from Belgium and from my dad. Anyway, it's Roma's fault if she forgets her snack.
The teacher, realizing that Ishani needs to be taught a lesson, decides to narrate a story.
Ishani, have you heard of the Sai Baba?
Yes, miss. My parents have heard about him too.
Yes, we have heard about him. Yes, we have heard about him too. Let me tell you a story. When Sai Baba studied in Bukapatnam, he used to pack sankati for his lunch. Oh, is that the wacky porridge? Yes, Arthur. This was the semi-solid staple food. He used to have a bit of ground-up chutney with it. When it was time for lunch, he would have to wet the sankati as it would have dried up. Do you know what he did then? He would share it with everyone, giving them all a small portion. Another boy who belonged to a rich family, unlike Sai Baba, used to bring soup and rice. He too would share with everyone. Oh, which means Sai Baba shared whatever he had. Others shared their food as well. Sai Baba was so kind to everyone. Yes, in that way all the children would enjoy sharing what they had. Sai Baba says that there used to be so much joy and unity among children, but now hate and jealousy is increasing between all the children.
Thank you, miss. You have made me realise the importance of sharing. Here I am, not sharing this big chocolate bar with anyone. When Sai Baba used to share his lunch with everyone. Here you go, Roma. Actually, why don't you all have a bit? Here, let me give everyone a piece. Thank you again, Miss Palmer, for teaching me this valuable lesson.
Here you go, Priya.
We just saw what happened in Fern Tree School playground. Now, let us visit another school, Brayside Primary, and see what is happening in their playground. Srimay's birthday is coming up, and she is handing out the invites at school. Her sister, Roma, is helping her in the playground. It is lunchtime at school, and everyone is very excited about the party. Srimay is so happy that her sister agreed to help and is in a great mood.
Here you go, Priya.
Thanks, Srimay. I can't wait. I just hope my mum will let me go.
You're welcome, but please ask your mum nicely.
Yes, I will ask. With extra love and do extra chores before I ask her.
Here you go, Yadu. This is the birthday invite.
Thanks, Roma. I'm looking forward to it.
All is going well until Roma sees that Srimay is inviting Dave.
Oh, is this for me? Thank you very much.
Roma runs to Srimay and talks to her alone.
Srimay, how could you invite Dev? You know I don't like him and that we are no longer friends. Roma, I don't understand. Dev is our cousin. Why can't I invite him? Oh, you will never understand. Srimay, let me explain. Roma and Dave used to be best friends. Roma used to be really fond of Dave. Yes, Shri, I know, but I don't see why Roma dislikes Dave so much.
Srimay, Dave accidentally broke your sister's favorite doll. Roma was so angry that she didn't even want to accept Dave's apology.
She never really got over it. So you see why Roma got upset when she found out you were inviting Dave. Now I understand, and I know just how to make my sister see her reason. But first, I have to hand out the rest of the invites. Shri, Yadu, will you help me, please? Sure, no problem. I will help you.
Yes, no problem, Srimay. I don't see how you can persuade your sister and make her see the right way.
Don't worry about that, Yadu. I'll do it. Just you wait and see.
Roma is now at home with her parents and is telling them all about her day.
How could she invite Dev? She is so naive.
I agree, my dear. I think you should tell Srimay that she must not invite Dave. After breaking your doll and not saying sorry, I don't think it is a good idea that you two see each other.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Don't you think that Roma should forgive Dave and then they can move on?
Absolutely not. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Roma.
Srimay, your sister and I feel that inviting Dev to your party is not going to benefit anyone.
Dad, this is my party and I will invite Dave. All this drama has reminded me of a story that I was told in SSE. Rama, can you guess which story it is?
No, Srimai, I don't remember and I just don't want to remember.
Oh well, I'll just tell you all anyway. When Satya was younger, he once spent some time with a man called Subarayuda. Unfortunately, he was not close to Satya's father and so requested Satya to not tell his father of their brief encounter. Do you know what Satya said, Mom?
Yes, Srimai. Satya replied that there's nothing wrong. He will tell him the truth and said his father is a good man.
Yes, when he returned home, his father was angry that Satya had spoken to his enemy. Satya explained that Subarayuda was his father's enemy, not his, and that being an elder, his father should not harbor any ill feelings like hate towards anyone. Do you see why the events that occurred today reminded me of this story?
Srimai, you may be the most annoying sister at times, but there are definite advantages to being your sister. You make me see reason in the most amazing way. Thanks, Srimai. You're probably right. I should have let Dave apologise, and I guess that there is only one thing to do. I should make up with Dave, and I'll do this before your party. What do you think, Dad?
Well done, Srimai. You've made an old man like me see reason as well. You should definitely invite Dave.
Srimai, you've done something great today. I'm so proud of you, darling.
None of it was me, Mom. It was all my SSE teachers and of course, Swami.
We've just seen what has happened in Srimai's house. Now, we're going to visit another household where Raj also has come back from his school. Raj's mother is in the process of tidying up the house. Raj is in the living room watching TV. He is joined by his grandfather, who looks very tired. Raj's mother is now feeling exhausted and has a sore back.
Raj, can you do me a favour and come and help me for 5 minutes? My back is sore and I would appreciate some help.
Mother, leave me alone. Can't you see I'm happily watching television? Besides, if I miss this programme, it will be much worse than you not tidying.
This boy thinks the TV programme is more important than helping his mother to tidy.
Raj's grandfather realizes that Raj's behavior is unacceptable and decides to narrate a story to him when his TV program has finished.
Raj, let me tell you a story. There was once a boy who used to stay with his grandfather for some time. They lived in a village. There was no middle school in this village, so he had to walk to another village nearby.
It must have been a very small village if it had no school.
Raj, every day this boy used to cook for his grandfather. At lunchtime, when the bell rang, this boy would run all the way home just so he could serve his grandfather food. He would then run all the way back to make it in time for school again.
Grandpa, I don't care what you did when you were my age. The story appeared to have happened many, many years ago. The village must be ancient not to have school. That was so long ago. Tell me stories that relate to this period.
All right. This is where you are wrong, my child. The boy in that story was Satya Sai Baba. It happened not so long ago at all. The village is Puttaparthi.
Grandpa, is this the Sai Baba that my friend prays to? And I know their family visits the village Puttaparthi.
Yes, Raj, you are right. You see, service begins at home.
Grandpa, you have really made me think. Couldn't even have my own mother in our own house. And here, Sai Baba walked home every day during lunchtime to serve his grandfather. You have taught me a great lesson, Grandpa.
We visited and saw what happened in Srimai's house first, and then Raj's house. Next, let us visit Jyotika and Harshal's grandparents' house and see what is happening in there. Jyotika, Harshal and Anil are visiting their grandparents and have had a sleepover. It is 6:30 in the morning and Jyotika is in the shower. She has been in there for 30 minutes. Her brother Harshal and their cousin Anil are waiting to take a shower as well. If Jyotika does not come out quickly, then they will all be late.
I couldn't believe Jyotika had been in the shower for half an hour. I know, children. Just be patient. Jyotika doesn't hurry up. We will be late again.
This is getting out of hand. Who does she think she is?
Good morning, everyone. Where's breakfast? I'm starving. You're not the only one in this house, Jyotika. You can't just demand everything and expect to get it. Wow, someone's in a bad mood. Okay, I'll make my own breakfast. I think you should make breakfast for all of us because you have delayed all of us.
Jyotika, they are angry because you took so long in the shower. Do you think you could make your shower quicker tomorrow?
It takes time to look this nice. Besides, it doesn't matter if I take a long shower. No one is losing out on anything.
See, she doesn't care about others except herself.
Hey, that's not true.
Jyotika, calm down. There are so many children in India who don't have water and people have to buy water. Do you know about Satya Sai Baba's water project?
Yes, Sai Baba ensured free water supply to all the people in the village. But here it is not the case, Grandfather, as we have water in abundance.
Children, there is a reason for everything.
Jyotika's grandparents, realizing that Jyotika does not understand the importance of saving water, decide to narrate a story.
Children, when Sai Baba was a young boy, he used to walk a long distance to collect water as he lived in a village with a shortage of water.
He had to make this long journey there and back in time to go to school.
He must have had to get up so early in the morning.
Yes, he would walk to the canal and collect water in a large earthen pot. He had to do this twice a day. Can you imagine how tiring this would have been?
I don't think I can do it.
Getting up in the morning and getting ready to go to school on time itself is difficult for us.
Not only this, Sai Baba never wasted water. He used to close the tap in between brushing his teeth and also while washing his face.
Now I understand that I must not take water for granted. Even though there is enough water for us here and there are now water tanks in India, I now know that water is still a very precious element that must be treasured and used wisely. I am sorry, Herschel and Anil. Next time I will not stay in the shower longer than is necessary, and I will close the tap when I don't need water.
Jyotika and Herschel, after their sleepover at grandparents' house, are going back to their parents' house. Jyotika and Herschel have just come back from school. On the bus home, they had an argument, and so they are both in a bad mood, and in a rush tell their parents their side of the argument.
Mom! Dad! Jyotika's being outrageous.
Herschel, what's going on?
Dad, Herschel is being annoying. Everyone, calm down. Thank you. Now, Jyotika, why don't you tell me what's going on? Well, it's Radha's party on Saturday, and Herschel is saying that he needs a new Hollister top and jeans for the party, which I think is ridiculous because he just bought a Ralph Lauren shirt last weekend.
Mum, that shirt is so old. Besides, I wore that when I went out with my friends on Sunday.
You kids are crazy. You wear your clothes only once and never wear them again. You feel your friends have seen them and so they are old, and you want a new set of clothes. When I was younger, I only had a few set of clothes, and I was happy, and I never asked for anything else.
Dad, that is your fault for not asking.
Oh, you don't understand. We respect our parents. Not like children nowadays who don't listen to their parents. You argue and demand a reason for everything.
Yes, Dad. What's wrong in asking for a reason? Dad, you're just so old-fashioned.
I am definitely not.
Jyotika, Herschel, I think you both need to calm down. Your dad has a point. How about a story?
Yes, please.
Let me tell you a story about Satya Sai Baba. Did you know that Satya Sai Baba had only one shirt and one pair of trousers for the whole year when he was in school?
How can you manage with just one set of clothes? You must be joking, Mum.
No, I am serious. He used to come home after school every day and change into a towel. He would then wash the clothes. He did not have enough money to get the clothes ironed, So he put live ambers into a small brass vessel and ironed it himself. He would then leave the clothes under a trunk so that they would be pressed and fit to be worn the next day.
Doesn't that mean his clothes would get worn out sooner?
Yes, Satya's clothes used to get worn out and would even tear. He could not afford to pin, and so he used a cactus thorn to join the torn ends. Can you imagine how hard that must have been? He never complained. He was satisfied with what he had.
Mum, this story puts me to shame. Now I understand that you have to use whatever you have to the maximum, and the brand name is not important. I will not demand for more than what is needed. Thanks, Mum.
It is Srimai's birthday today, and Srimai is having a party at the beautifully decorated hall that is called Sandbach Hall. Herschel, Jyotika, Raj and Roma are all gathered at Srimai's party.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm so glad you all could come.
No problem, Srimai. We're just as glad to be here.
Thanks again for inviting us.
I hope you like your presents. So, what have you been doing this week?
My grandfather told me a story about Sai Baba, and it has been on my mind. I've learned so much from it.
What did you learn?
I learned that you should do service throughout your life, and that service starts at home.
That's nice, Raj. Even I have a lesson to share.
Oh, great. What is it?
I learned that it is extremely important not to waste water and use only the amount that you need. Though it may be easy for us to access clean water here, it is still a major problem in other parts of the world.
Roma, you're very quiet today. Don't you have something to share with all of us?
Yes, Harshal. I learned the importance of sharing and removal of hatred and other ill feelings towards people from a young age, so that we do not have any enemies.
That's a valuable lesson. I also learned a great lesson that it doesn't matter about one's clothing. Any material possession must be used with care, and brand names do not matter.
Looks like we all have been hearing about Sai Baba. I have learned that although Sai Baba is known for most of his miracles after the age of 14, he still made sure his life was the example of a perfect child before that. There are still many valuable lessons to be learned and taken from his life.
I think you're right, Srimai. I also feel that we should be grateful to a very important person.
Who might that be?
The mother of Sai Baba, Mother Ishwarama, of course. She was a noble person and asked for 3 selfless wishes. clean water, free medical care and free education for the children in the village. She was an exemplary character.
It is interesting that Sai Baba, even as a child, followed all the human values like love, truth, right conduct, non-violence, and was peaceful always.
I'm very happy that my birthday has been a memorable one, and let us all put what we have learned into practice and be good examples.
What a beautiful ending to our journey through the snippets from the lives of families in Region 5. There are so many lessons which we can learn from the life of our Divine Baba. Hopefully, we can transfer these into our own lives. After all, Baba says, "My life is my message." After all, Baba says, "My life is my message." Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a game. Play it. And life is love. Enjoy it. If all the children could now come onto the stage to offer a bhajan to our beloved Swami, and if everyone can please join in and clap along. Sayonara.